Donald Sutherland, a legendary figure in cinema, known for iconic roles in films like The Hunger Games, MASH, and Ordinary People, has captivated audiences for decades with his performances. But beyond his illustrious career, Donald Sutherland's love life is equally fascinating, filled with emotional highs and life-changing moments. From his early romances to complex marriages, and eventually finding lasting love with Francine Racette, the woman who has stood by his side for over 50 years, Donald Sutherland's dating history isn't just a list of relationships, but a testament to his journey of finding true love amidst the highs and lows of his personal and professional life. These relationships showcase his ability to remain devoted and loyal, turning each chapter into a story of growth, love, and resilience. So, what made Donald Sutherland's relationship stand out? How did he ultimately find the love he always sought, after enduring so many twists and turns along the way? Let's explore the heartfelt journey of Donald Sutherland's love life and how his story can inspire us all. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to catch more captivating stories about celebrity relationships right here on our channel. Now, let's get started and discover the emotional journey of Donald Sutherland's past loves. 1. Lois Hardwick. Donald Sutherland's first marriage was to Lois Hardwick, a woman he met while studying at Victoria University in Toronto, Canada in the late 1950s. At that time, Sutherland was pursuing an engineering degree, with plans to become an engineer, but his passion for acting ultimately led him to leave that path behind and pursue a career in performing arts. Lois, a woman with her own dreams and aspirations in education, was also passionate about her work, and they quickly bonded over shared values and ambitions for the future. Their relationship grew quickly, and just a short time later, in 1959, they decided to marry. Both Lois and Donald were young and filled with hope for a bright future. While Lois was passionate about her career as a teacher, she was unwavering in her support of Donald's career ambitions. Together, they lived happily, believing in the future and the love they shared. However, as with many couples, their relationship eventually faced unforeseen challenges. When Sutherland decided to move to Hollywood to pursue a professional acting career, the changes in his life began to impact his relationship with Lois. As Sutherland, a driven and ambitious individual, became deeply immersed in the world of Hollywood, his career took precedence. Despite being married and starting a family, he couldn't avoid the demands of the acting profession, a profession that required relentless dedication. Lois, though intelligent and fully aware of the demands of her husband's job, couldn't help but feel increasingly distant as Sutherland's work took him further away from home. Constant travel and the pressures of his new career created a gap between the two. 2. Shirley Douglas. After the end of his first marriage to Lois Hardwick, Donald Sutherland found himself in a new chapter of life. This time, his relationship with actress Shirley Douglas marked a deep and meaningful connection, one that would significantly impact both their careers and personal lives. Donald Sutherland and Shirley Douglas married in 1966, a time when both were emerging stars in Hollywood. Shirley, a talented Canadian actress and daughter of Tommy Douglas, the founder of Canada's public healthcare system, was already making her mark in the entertainment world. As both stars found success in their respective careers, their marriage seemed full of promise. Shirley, passionate about acting and politics, was also an active voice in anti-Vietnam War movements and political campaigns. At the time, Donald Sutherland was becoming a rising star in Hollywood, known for his dynamic roles and potential. Their relationship started with romance. But as Sutherland's career continued to take off, the growing demands of his work began to affect their marriage. A career that required constant travel, long hours on set, and numerous commitments started to take precedence in Sutherland's life. Shirley, although understanding, began to feel increasingly disconnected from him as he focused more on his career. Their differing lifestyles began to cause strain, and Sutherland's success came at the cost of his personal life, particularly his relationship with Shirley. By 1970, after 4 years of marriage, the couple decided to divorce. However, their split wasn't marked by bitterness. Donald Sutherland never criticized Shirley for the end of their marriage, and in interviews, he expressed gratitude for the time they spent together. He acknowledged that while their marriage didn't last, they maintained a positive relationship as friends, especially for the sake of their 2 children, Kiefer and Rachel. Shirley, despite the breakdown of her marriage to Sutherland, remained a devoted mother and was dedicated to her children's artistic and personal growth. Both Kiefer and Rachel followed in their parents' footsteps, with Kiefer becoming a well-known actor through his role in 24. Shirley continued to make significant contributions to both political activism and the arts, dedicating her life to causes larger than herself. She remained a role model to her children, providing them with the wisdom and strength to navigate their own paths. When Shirley passed away in 2020, Kiefer Sutherland gave a heartfelt tribute, praising her as an extraordinary woman who lived a remarkable life. Despite some tensions between Kiefer and Donald in the past, Kiefer acknowledged that their bond had grown stronger over time, and they shared a deep understanding. Though their marriage ended in divorce, both Donald Sutherland and Shirley Douglas left lasting legacies, not just in the entertainment industry, but in the hearts of their children. Their commitment to family, art, and activism ensured that their impact would continue to be felt for generations. Their story, marked by respect and mutual admiration, is a testament to the power of love, respect, and the enduring connection they maintained for the sake of their family. Jane Fonda. After his first marriage to Lois Hardwick ended, Donald Sutherland found himself entering a new chapter in his personal life, this time with the legendary actress Jane Fonda. Their love story wasn't just about romance, but also about a deep connection rooted in shared passions, political activism, and an immense respect for one another. Their relationship brought together both the worlds of cinema and social change, making it one of the most impactful and talked about pairings of the 1970s. Donald and Jane met while working on the iconic film Klute in 1971, which would go on to define both of their careers. In Klute, Fonda played Bree Daniels, a call girl trying to solve a missing persons case with the help of a private detective played by Sutherland. The film was a massive success and marked a career milestone for Fonda, earning her an Academy Award for Best Actress. Sutherland, too, delivered an exceptional performance, playing the emotionally complex detective. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, and it was clear that their connection was more than just professional. As filming progressed, the chemistry between Jane and Donald quickly transformed into a romantic relationship. Their bond, which started off as a friendship, blossomed into love, and they began living together. In a 2018 interview, Sutherland recalled that they had begun their romantic relationship just before Klute started filming, and their off-screen connection deepened as they spent time together in New York and on set. They were inseparable, both on and off the screen. At the time, both Fonda and Sutherland were not only prominent actors, but also political activists. Their relationship came at a time when the world was in the midst of the Vietnam War and widespread protests. Both Jane and Donald were outspoken critics of the war and used their fame to raise awareness. A particularly notable event during their time together was the FTA tour of 1971, where they, along with other artists, traveled to military bases in Hawaii, Okinawa, and the Philippines, rallying against the war. This political activism only strengthened the bond between the two, as they shared similar values regarding social justice and peace. However, their relationship wasn't without its controversies. While many saw their romance as a symbol of freedom and rebellion, others criticized their public displays of affection amidst the backdrop of a divided America. The attention from the media was overwhelming, but despite the public scrutiny, Jane and Donald's relationship remained strong. Although their romance didn't last forever, with Jane eventually marrying and living a fulfilled life with someone else, their time together left a lasting impact on both of their lives. Donald Sutherland, in an interview in 2001, admitted that despite their split, he still held on to the memories of their time together. He fondly recalled the many adventures they shared, calling their relationship one of the most important and meaningful experiences of his life. The love story between Jane Fonda and Donald Sutherland became a pivotal part of 70s cinema history. Even after they parted ways, they maintained a deep friendship and mutual respect. When Donald passed away in 2024, Fonda shared a heartfelt tribute on Instagram. "Donald was a brilliant actor and a complex man. I will always remember him." Their story serves as a reminder of how love, creativity, and political passion can intersect, creating a relationship that was much more than just a fleeting Hollywood affair. It was a connection that touched hearts, transcended time, and left an indelible mark on both the film industry and the world. 4. Francine Racette. After his tumultuous relationships and personal challenges, Donald Sutherland found stability and true love with Francine Racette. Their marriage became a defining chapter in his life, and together, they built a lasting bond that became a foundation for both his personal and professional growth. Donald and Francine met in 1972, and while their relationship began with the initial spark of romance, it soon became clear that their connection was much deeper. Unlike Sutherland's previous relationships, which were often marked by chaos and external pressures, his love for Francine was grounded in mutual respect, understanding, and the shared journey through life's ups and downs. They married that year, and their bond only strengthened as time passed, with Francine supporting Donald through the peaks and valleys of his illustrious career. Francine was not just a partner, but a source of strength and inspiration for Donald. As a talented actress herself, Francine chose to step away from the limelight in the early 1980s to focus on her family. Despite this, she was always there for Donald, offering unwavering support as he navigated the complexities of his Hollywood career. Sutherland often credited her as the person who helped him face the challenges of his life and career, especially during his battles with addiction. In fact, during his tumultuous years, Francine was there to help him through the darkest times, acting as a stabilizing force that guided him back to his true self. What sets their relationship apart from those of Donald's past is the sense of balance they achieved. Unlike his previous relationships, which were often overwhelmed by the demands of fame and the instability of the entertainment industry, Sutherland and Racette learned how to prioritize each other while maintaining successful careers. Sutherland has openly shared how important it was for him to make time for Francine, even amidst the busiest periods of his acting career. He famously said that no matter how busy he was, he always made it a point to live in a way that allowed him to be with his wife, underlining the deep emotional connection they shared. Together, the couple navigated the challenges of being a Hollywood couple while raising a family. They had 3 children, 2 sons, and a daughter. Francine was not only a mother to their children, but also a constant source of encouragement and support for Donald. Even as Sutherland continued his career, it was always clear that his family came first. In 2017, Donald Sutherland received the Academy Honorary Award, and during his acceptance speech, he thanked Francine for being by his side for over 45 years. "Thank you to Francine, who has been with me through everything," he said, highlighting how much of his success was due to her steadfast support. This moment was a public acknowledgement of the quiet, yet powerful influence she had in his life. Their relationship stands as a shining example of what enduring love can look like, particularly in an industry where relationships are often fleeting. Their unwavering support for each other, even as their lives were exposed to public scrutiny, became a symbol of loyalty, trust, and shared passion. For many, Sutherland and Racette's marriage became the ideal of what love could be, a partnership that thrived on respect, kindness, and shared experiences. The lasting love between Donald and Francine was evident to everyone who knew them, and their relationship was a testament to the idea that love, when nurtured and cared for, can survive the pressures of fame and time. When Donald passed away in 2024, Francine lost not just a husband, but a partner who had stood by her side for more than 5 decades. Despite this heartbreaking loss, their love story remains a poignant reminder that love is not just about passion and excitement, it's about building a life together, overcoming challenges, and supporting one another through the highs and lows of life. In the years that followed Donald's passing, Francine continued to honor their love, and their shared memories of a long, fulfilling marriage continue to inspire many. Their relationship was proof that true love doesn't fade. It endures, deepens, and becomes a cherished legacy. Donald Sutherland had a love life full of ups and downs, from brief marriages and famous romances to a lasting love with Francine Racette, who stood by his side, building a happy family and helping him overcome challenges in his career. Although Donald Sutherland passed away in 2024, the legacy of his love and bond with Francine will live on in the hearts of those who admired them. Their love story is not just a testament to true love, but a lesson in perseverance, respect, and enduring connection. The lessons we can learn from Donald Sutherland's love life and his relationships are not just about finding true love, but about patience, respect, and long-lasting connection. Despite experiencing short-lived romances and tumultuous marriages, Sutherland learned how to maintain balance between his work and family. His marriage to Francine Racette is proof of a lasting love built on deep respect, empathy, and unwavering support. The most important lesson we can take away from their relationship is that love is not only about initial attraction, it is about the soul connection, sharing hardships, and being persistent through challenges. In an ever-changing industry like Hollywood, Sutherland and Francine maintained a strong, lasting love, supporting and walking side by side through life's ups and downs. Donald Sutherland's love life also shows that no matter how famous or busy you are, family and connection are what truly matter. Love is about sacrifice, respect, understanding, and the most important thing is building a solid relationship that helps each other overcome every trial. Share your thoughts on Donald Sutherland's relationships in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to keep up with more fascinating stories. Thank you for watching. See you in the next exciting video from our channel.